Welcome in everybody, I am the Pixel Voyager, and today we are blasting off into episode 18 of our modded Terraria series. And today we're skipping the fancy, long, drawn-out intro and getting straight into it. I'm here at the dungeon, getting set up so we can go ahead and fight Skeletron right out of the gate. Once I get this built up, we'll take on the fight. Should be quick, should be easy, and he's just a minor inconvenient roadblock before we get into goal number 1 of today's episode, which is a secondary boss, a mini boss found in the dungeon. All I know about it is it's called the Illusionist. So it's in the checklist. We want to check it off of the checklist. So this is what I've got to do. Got to deal with this guy once again. So I'll get this set up and we'll get straight into a boss. So here we are at the dungeon. Arena built, you know the song and dance. We are going to drink our buffs. We are going to curse the old man in an attempt to uncurse the old man. Gonna go probably mostly trade wins this fight. We'll see how that does. I might kind of toggle back and forth, try out this Blood Rain. It is technically a newer weapon than what we've got out of the trade wins, the Area Light stuff. Well, actually, no, I guess Area Light probably is a little bit stronger, but that's no big deal. Just have to wait a moment, regen MP, not take needless damage. But so far, so easy. I think I do like the trade wins a little better. Just for the more targeted damage, because I do want to try to focus down these hands one at a time. I guess you have seen a Skeletron fight at this point, but I guess this is the first, what we'll call proper Skeletron fight, where we're fighting at the dungeon, fighting against the old man's curse itself, but it's all the same, really. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward, pretty easy. We'll just have to see how I hold up against the flying skulls that are going to start coming right now. So the big thing is going to be circle strafing. Seems to be the preferred tactic against these skulls. That was another one of those things. I had to kind of figure out the tactic. Died several times, just kind of in the learning process. Although you'd think I would know his patterns by now, but Skeletron is not one of those fights that anybody really gets a ton of experience with, to be honest. He's usually one of those kind of one and done. The fact that I've fought him so many times on this playthrough is a little unique. But we're fine. That's part of the fun. Especially these newer bosses who have a little bit more, we'll call it interesting patterns to deal with. So coming up on this one pretty quickly, I will not even take a break to go back to the house, assuming I have the inventory space, but I should be fine. I think the piggy bank has plenty of room for me. So I'm just going to hop down into the dungeon. A couple things I'll be on the lookout for. A couple things that are lost in the old world. Yeah, you see what happens. I run in a straight line and those skulls start coming for me. So yeah, just got to remember to keep up the circling. I don't even need to stop firing. I've got plenty of MP left for this. 1.1%. And that should do it. Yep, easy enough. So here's an interesting thing. The pockets of granite and marble in your world tremble. I don't know if I got that message last time. I don't recall seeing that. I'm sure it happened. I just missed it. So I'll have to go check that out, I guess. Right, making our way down. Don't know what to expect out of this dungeon. I have not been in this one. But dungeons are all pretty samey, right? That's definitely different. I'm going to take a second to break these spikes, because that's a long fall straight down, and I'm going to land on top of them every time. And I guess, actually, you guys haven't really seen Dungeon yet, have you? Yeah, this is the dungeon. It spreads underground. It is one vast underground maze with various chests scattered about. Uh-oh. Lots of skeletons that do a lot of damage, and can overwhelm you very quickly. Right now it's calm, but as we get further into the area, there will be more and more spawns, and it will get tougher and tougher going. This may be a situation where I actually go ahead and use some of my buff potions not in a fight, just for the extra survivability they will provide. Because, yeah, this place is that dangerous if you are not very, very careful with what you're doing. But yeah, goals right now, mainly, number one, find a mechanic. The mechanic, the NPC that's going to sell me the wiring. I want that because that's how I'm going to get this storage set up, it looks like. The other thing I'll do is try to find some of these golden keys. The golden keys will open up these chests, the locked golden chests. This is probably the first you've seen of the locked golden chests. And they have unique dungeon loot in them. So there are some very powerful items. I've collected a lot of them in the last world, but like I say, a lot of that is gone. In the meantime, it's just a lot of trying to not die. This may be a great spot for me to use the bees because they are homing. And these guys can be okay with a little bit lower damage. I do want to hop back. Oh, okay. Once they get in your face, there's not enough knockback. I do want to particularly focus on these purple slimes, the dungeon slimes. They are guaranteed to drop a golden key. Otherwise, all the enemies you fight do have a small chance of dropping a golden key, but not reliably by any means. So there's a cobalt shield. I do not need one of those. I'm going to take the potions. And I'm actually going to take a couple of these chests, because even though I feel like I'm right on the cusp of having magic storage, I don't yet. Okay, we are already down to lava level, which is surprising to me, but I guess shouldn't be. Normally this place is very, very big. And it is in this world too, but proportionately, because I'm in a medium world, won't have quite as much to go through. Which, honestly, is kind of nice, because the dungeon can get a little tedious at times. Especially when you are like me and just kind of looking for one specific thing that appears randomly. So, we'll just keep an eye out for that mirror. Apparently, I've come all the way down here to find a dead end. And die. Find a dead end and die. Dropped 4 gold. 4 gold is kind of unfortunate, but not that big a deal. I haven't even opened the Skeletron treasure bag. New items being sold. What you got for me, Walter? A yarn ball and looks like better bait. Oh, the safe, actually, is really nice, too. It's just like a piggy bank, but it has its own separate inventory, so I can carry 2 of these and have a whole new inventory slot. I might just do that. I have 61 gold. It's the only problem is I am very poor. Making our way back down the chasm into the dungeon, we are going to have our mini-map open this time, and we are going to look for paths we have not taken. And continue torching as we go. Because, like I say, I need to be mindful. It's going to be very helpful to have this lit up. Okay, loop back around on itself. Nothing there. Luckily, this is a pretty one-way dungeon so far. I haven't had a lot of branching paths or anything. Pros and cons, I suppose. I know there is another branch here somewhere, because this looks almost like where I started, because that was the gold I dropped, and I thought up here looked like a dead end too. So there may be more to this dungeon than meets the eye. I've got that whole area up there. I just have to figure out how to get to it. I also have to take out this stupid freaking dart trap. waste another healing potion on dart traps. I hate it. Yeah, how do we get into that section? I can maybe just mine my way through the walls, but generally not advisable. Because I'll need the pathing anyways. Although there seems to be no other pathing. This may be a buggy dungeon. Normally it's supposed to be one kind of contiguous maze. But this one may not have generated properly. I'm going to run back one more time. Hey, there's a marble biome down there. That's actually pretty good to know. Yep, so point of interest there. We have a bugged dungeon. These are all dead ends. I have scoured it a couple of times now. I have the one way, and then, unless that's a door right there. Okay, yeah, that's a door right there. I'm a dummy. But that's good news. Oh, these guys are dangerous. These minotaurs, they charge blindly at you. And once they start charging, there's very little you can do to stop them. All you can do is try to get out of the way. I don't know if they have any special drops. I bet they do, because that's one of the most dangerous things I've run into so far in this dungeon. Especially trying to face down the charging bull like that. Maybe a little reckless, but I get a Vanquisher medal out of it. I'll need to see if I can do anything with those Vanquisher medals. I actually haven't looked at them, really. I see you there. I see you there, you jerk. Ha, check this out. Get blood rained. Actually not the most reliable damage in the world, is it? Oh, there's objective number 1. Got our mechanic. Hopefully she has a house to move into. I doubt she does. But I can go ahead and grab some wire. And that red wrench. And I can die terribly because I am distracted buying things. What can I toss? That goodie bag I don't need. Let's give them the bees. Not big damage, but reliable, safe damage. It's nice. Okay. Anything else I need from her? I don't think so at the moment. I have some wiring, and this is what I needed to move on. So through the door onto uncharted territory. We're still hunting that mirror. That's our other big objective here. Just grabbed a new magic weapon out of this chest called the High Tide. And I think that's actually going to be really nice around here. Give me that little sideways shockwave, because things like to group up in this area. So if I can get a nice little bit of spread damage on things, I think that'll be good. I see you right there. Get that out of my life. Okay. Well, at this point, I guess we've probably gone about as far as we can go. It's just going to be a matter of hopping back and forth looking for... I do want to keep the bones. Going to be hopping back and forth looking for one of these mirrors to spawn so we can fight a boss or a mini-boss or something. Hopefully we can handle them, because I didn't bring any potions, which is my bad. It's kind of dumb. But as we found, potions probably aren't as important as just knowing how to deal with him. Which doesn't bode well for our effort here. I've been in this dungeon for about 2 hours now, and I have not seen any sign of this mirror. So I think we are gonna go find something else to do. Well, that didn't go so well. I died. You probably saw. It was embarrassing. But I have no idea what's going on with that mirror. I may continue to hunt for it, but I think it may be time to move on to something different. I'll have to sort it out. I'll have mine I can't deal with. The old one's army, the Viscount. What's the Viscount? Use 5 unholy shards at an underground blood chamber. Use a grim pointer. I think the zombie guy. Oh, right here. I think he sells that. Yeah, grim pointer. Let's see what that does. So if I hold it, it's this way. Okay, so exploring out a bit, looks like the finger is pointed almost straight down now, which means I am in the vicinity. In fact, it just flipped. So, not too surprising that I would find it in the crimson here. I guess that makes sense, considering it's called a blood chamber. No, I'll need to be very careful. There's a perforator cyst there. No blood chamber. You're still pointing straight down? Yep. So what I'll do is hop down this other path that will lead me a little bit more directly downward. At least get me out of this, what's it called? At least get me out of this crimson. It's still pointing me straight down, so I think we all know how to get straight down. Just gonna hang out right here. Guess we don't want to go too ham, just in case the blood chamber is something destroyable. I doubt it would be. It seems like it will have some form of significance. It has an entire item dedicated to its location. So, something interesting is going to happen. Okay. We've got some cave. That's very nice for us. We've got a fancy gold chest with more Hermes boots. I knew it. Water walking, yeah, no, don't care. Alright, maybe moving a little too fast. It's starting to get kind of dicey around here. Let's just shut that door. What is that? An angry ant? Is that any different than a regular ant? An army ant? Who knew there were different types of ants rolling around down here? But looks like we're going to be getting pretty close to the blood chamber. Let's check the pointer one more time. Yeah, down and just a little bit this way. So we're in the right track. Would you look at that? More Hermes boots. Ooh, that was almost dodgy. Those cobwebs actually caught me. Otherwise, I'd have been right into the nasty drink. Yeah, still saying down. Yeah, this might take us straight to the underworld. I wonder if the blood chamber is in the underworld. Ooh, okay. That's a big dude. Bronze alloy fragments. All right. Oh, that's got to be it, right? According to my pointer, this has got to be it. Looks like they've already got an arena set up for me, so we may just fight a Viscount and see what that's all about. So this may be one of those fights that goes into the next episode. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and say this is definitely what this is. Cool area. It's like a little dungeon. And we're in. I have campfire regen from these campfires. I will grab a heart crystal out of my piggy bank. Last one. I'll have to remember to collect this at some point. Well, come on. Apparently I can't place it there. Alright, well. That's why you keep a little bit of wood on you. I can definitely place it there. Alright, so this is the thing. I have the shards. I don't have any potions, though. I didn't plan this out very well. Trade winds. Yeah, trade winds. Let's go. Viscount. He's coming in from the left. It's a bat. Like a vampire kind of thing. Oh, yeah, he's almost kind of cute, isn't he? Okay, throwing blood at me. Little bouncy projectiles. Oh, I am missing my mana regen potions. Don't I have a quick key? That's not the quick key. Oh, I'm petrified. I like the music too. Ooh. Ah, there's the mana potion. I found the quick button. The shortcut. That's what it is. The hotkey. I guess there are any number of names to it. But yeah, I got a cute little baddie thing over there. That's adorable. Only uses 5 unholy shards, so that's pretty easy. Yeah. Cool. I'm gonna give him one more try because, well, I can. I'm gonna grab some pots and I'm gonna head back down. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. I should have known the first time. I almost fell in. We're just gonna have to take care of this right now. Okay, approaching full health, so we are getting ready to summon once again the Viscount. Let's see what he's got for us at our full power. Coming in from the right this time. Let's pop him. Yeah, we'll get a little bit more use out of the our regen, but mostly I'm just excited to have our MP restoration coming up. Magic proficiency up, that's handy. Okay, I'll need to be aware of that, I guess. That slam attack may be what's paralyzing me? I don't know. Well, yeah, going much faster this time, much better. And that only takes a couple of seconds for our MP to restore all the way, whereas I was barely hanging on the last time. I'm getting the red spray now. He's definitely picking up the pace. I have a healing potion I haven't even used yet. There's some bats. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's definitely what's paralyzing us. So no problem. Just, oh, I'm a little baby spider now. How long is that gonna last? Oh, I'm a bat. I can fly. That's cool. Oh, I hope that's something that I get to keep. transformed again. 5 seconds. I can see the time left on the... ooh. I can see the time left up in the corner there. Cut it pretty close. But not too bad. Is that a treasure bag? Yeah, he drops a treasure bag. Don't care about that. Give me the bag. Let's get out of here. I could try to fight him again, but we'll do that later. Right now, I've done a lot this episode, recorded a long time, so let's look at the sweet, sweet loot and round things out, shall we? Quick stack. Make a little bit of room. I don't know how much he drops. I can get rid of that. And those. And that's probably good. I'm just going to put that right there for now. Alright, survey says a vampire's catalyst transforms you into a bat. That's fun. That's cool. I get to fly and all of that. Viscount's cane, summon damage, a blood drinker, and throwing weapons. So nothing too exciting in this list apart from the catalyst. I guess that takes the place of a mount, but yeah. Is it just unlimited flight time, I guess? Okay, well, not unlimited, but a lot. Awesome. Well, that's another check off the old checklist here. The Viscount is done. All of that stuff, I'm not worried about them. So we're just going to keep moving down this way. The Corpse Bloom, the Illusionist, the Granite Energy... okay. Granite Energy Storm, that's the stuff that spawned in. So we are making our way in the next maybe episode or two. We'll be looking at the Wall of Flesh, and that will round out normal mode. We'll be into hard mode, and that's when things really start to pick up. So, cool. And that'll do it for episode 18. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Give me that like. If you have anything to say about the video, go ahead and leave a comment. And if you want to make sure to catch my content going forward, make sure to hit that big old subscribe box. Otherwise, as always, I appreciate you tuning in, and have a good day.